Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Treya Tarot. This is the collective reading for Wednesday, September 18th, 2024. I'm using the Reads Tarot today, which has a sort of like a guide, I'll show you, to the differences in the suits. So I may be having to refer to that little by little as we go through, because I've never really read with this deck before. But if you do like this and you enjoy these readings, please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you feel so inclined, please comment. I do really love the comments. It's nice to talk to everyone. Okay, let's see what we have on the slate for today. Oh, look. Just going to do that. I don't usually have a cut go that way where there's sort of like an exposed couple of cards. So I'm going to take that as meaningful and leave that there. Okay. The Jester of Gardens, which is the Page of Pentacles. Ten of Gardens, Ten of Pentacles. Maybe I'll do it in threes. I've got to sort through my space here so that I know how many cards I can get clearly across, but okay. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Pentacles. Some form of stability that you've been waiting on could very potentially come into play today. Excuse me, just need to take a sip of my coffee. It feels very much to me, these three cards, as though whatever signal of stability that you've been working on creating in any way could potentially either actually come to fruition this week, today, or you'll get the signal of it, meaning it'll start to come into form in a very physical sense. So because these are all pentacles, this is concrete on some level. The pages also bring messages, messages of abundance, messages of some kind of wealth or influx, The Ten of Pentacles is all about stability and partnership and collaboration, but on stable foundations. And then the Queen of Pentacles is she's the one that wields the abundance with joy and sharing and nurturance to everything and everyone that she cares for. So she's great in terms of an influence. If you're getting an influx of abundance, the person you want to be in getting those resources allocated outward is the Queen of Pentacles, in my opinion. Okay. Five of Fire. So fire is wands. Five of Wands is the pointless stalemate battle. Four of Fire, which is the portal card. I don't know how to cover up all of the... Let's see if I can... That looks pretty good for the most part. Let's see. I'm just going to cover it all up. I do wish that there was a way we didn't have to do this, but, so be it. So the Four of Wands is always the portal, the celebration, the union between counterparts. Okay. And then the Five of Gardens, which is coins, right? Yes. So the Five of Pentacles, which is being on the outside. So, okay, that's very interesting. This past week has reminded me of the ways in which we face phantoms and how that can distract us from the stability that we've been building. But at the same time, how those phantoms need to be integrated into our stability. So memories from the past, or patterns from the past specifically, because that's the word that keeps coming up in my life over and over again, patterns. The pattern here is to, in the midst of this sort of transitional space where you're actually heading towards something really whole, there's this stalemate that's often created by an old sense of being abandoned, being out in the cold, So for me, because of the surrounding cards here, this shows me an overturning of an abandonment wound. So it's very clear that some people might experience that through a argument with someone that turns out to be kind of a release point for this abandonment wound, or it's that the argument does not happen and instead you experience the portal and the receptivity that you've not had before, which allows you to let go of the abandonment wound. Jester of Fire, Page of Wands, Page of Wands. Okay, we're going to cover that up a little bit with this card. Okay, Ten of Fire, Ten of Wands, putting down a burden. Nine of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so the themes of abandonment and self-defense. Okay, thought about, there's definitely a decision to be made, because it seems to me that the self-defensiveness might be in response to something that isn't what you're defending yourself from. Okay, so your past memory or your past reference point is not actually what's happening here, but there is some level of familiarity so that you are like, no, listen, I'm not doing this again. I've worked too hard to get my stability, to put myself in position to be receiving that sort of abandonment experience again and again. I'm going to put down the burden. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to show up for myself, right? Ooh. Nine of Pentacles, walking through your garden of riches. Eight of Gardens, so Eight of Pentacles, work. Seven of Pentacles, you reap what you sow. I would say that this is a reading to bring forward the aspect of being very conscious in the way you communicate with other people. This is being able to float the intersection between the way you've had to show up for yourself over the course of the past however many years of your adult life and the way that you want to commune with other people. So in an effort not to get back into a repetitive cycle, you may want to pay attention to any mirrors you get or any information you get that shows you how you participated in the creation of those experiences. And I don't mean to, this is not about blaming you for something someone else did. So keep that in mind. That's not what I'm saying. It's important that we know the choices that we made when, especially if they were choices that weren't in authentic alignment with what we wanted. Okay. So with all these pentacles, you are resetting that. You must make choices that are in alignment with what you actually want. So if you do not know what you actually want yet, today would be a great day to figure that out. Okay. So I'll put some more. Eight of Swords, self-imposed prison, and then the Stranger of Tides. The Stranger is the Knight, and Tides are cups. So, wow. We're breaking free of something. That's what this clearly says to me. There is a Page of Cups. So there is absolutely a movement towards freedom, but it may not look like the freedom you expected, but it will definitely teach you how to balance between the practical physical side of your experience and the emotional, how do I say it, the desire-based or dreaming side of your experience. So you've got a balancing and a rebalancing and a rethought here, but it's all stuff you're really familiar with. So in a way, none of it should feel like news. Okay? All right. So this was good for today. I hope everybody's doing well. Please comment. Let me know how you feel about these readings. And if you want to see any particular topics or what kind of readings you might like to see in the future, let me know. Okay? See you tomorrow.